Albert Einstein had a quote. He said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. So whatever is in your imagination, God places the life he has for you in your imagination. Because your imagination is God showing you a preview of a coming attraction he has for you. Your imagination is real. Your imagination is not hocus pocus. If you keep imagining something, that's your Heavenly Father saying, hey, this is what I have for you. And you have to attend to that. Don't play your imagination off, because your imagination is a preview of a coming attraction God has for you. So if you keep imagining a business, you got to go for it. If you keep imagining a big promotion, you got to go for it. If you keep imagining a second home, you should go for it. If you keep imagining being rich one day, you should go for it. Whatever's in your imagination, it's not there by accident. It's there because that's how he shows you what he has for you. The problem is when you have stuff in your imagination, you have these big dreams, your problem is you tell it to the wrong people. If you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. And the reason people don't believe in your dreams is because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you. They don't have to see it. Nobody in my family thought I should quit my job to pursue comedy. Not a single one of them except my father. So at 27, when I said I'm quitting my job, I won an amateur night on October 8th, 1985. I won $50. I went to work the next day and quit my job. Oh, everybody thought I was the biggest fool in the world, but they didn't see what I saw. I had been praying that God would show me what I was going to do with my life, because up to 27, I had no idea. When I won that comedy competition, I said, this is it. This is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. I went in there and told it to them, you a fool. I'm a fool. Ta-da. No, I'm not a fool. I was just foolish enough to believe in my imagination. And I asked God, I just kept praying, God, show me, show me. So all through homelessness and all of that, God just kept talking to me. Hang in there. When it looked like I wasn't gonna make it, he just said, hang in there. I got something for you. And what God had for me was a life that was beyond anything I could have ever imagined. But it starts with your imagination. So if you think you ought to have a business, if I was you, I would go for it. Why not? What else you gonna do? What, you gonna keep working the job you don't like? What, you gonna be nothing? What? What?
Too often, we're trying to get our worth out of what we do, how well we perform. Am I a good enough mother? Am I talented enough, strong enough, successful enough? We think if we work harder, outperform our coworker, outdress our friend, outdrive our neighbor, then we'll feel good about ourselves. We live in this proving mode with this need to impress. The problem is we're getting our value from the wrong place. If you don't know who you are, a child of the Most High God, then you'll spend your energy trying to get other people to validate you. But when you're secure in who God made you to be, when you're comfortable with your gifts, you're content with your looks, you're happy with your personality, then you don't go around competing with others, jealous of a friend that's more talented, living to impress that cousin that's more attractive. You know you're one of a kind, a masterpiece made in the image of God. When you know who you are, you won't live in this proving mode, trying to impress people, getting your value out of what they think. Do they accept me? Do they compliment me? Do they approve me? If not, let me work harder. Let me prove to them that I'm good enough. No, you don't need their applause. Them validating you is not going to move you toward your destiny. Them cheering you on is nice, but if you're getting your worth out of that, if they quit doing it, then you'll feel devalued, not good enough. You'll have to work harder, do more to impress them. It's a treadmill. You're doing all this work, but not going anywhere. Take the pressure off. You have nothing to prove. Your destiny is not contingent on them liking you. Their approval is not keeping you from your purpose. It's a distraction. You're spending time and energy trying to impress, outperform, to show them that you're good enough, when in fact, you're already good enough. You've already been approved. God created you in His own image.